What up, JB Crew? Welcome back to another banger. Okay, we're back with another one. Yo, listen, we got Home Free. When will I be loved? Good Lord, Jarvis, I'm struggling. Anyway, so many cool things are happening, guys. Merch is out, second channel's live. Lots of cool things happening, but enough of me talking. Let's get to the legends, the iconic, the greats. Home Free, here we go. Also, this thumbnail is amazing. I love puppies. My dog means the world to me. So here we go. I've been cheated, been mistreated. When will I be loved? I've been put down, I've been pushed round. When will I be loved? When will I be loved? When I find a new girl that I want for mine, she always breaks my heart in two. It happens every time. That was a cool turnaround. Puppy. I've been lied to. When will I be loved? I'm gonna love somebody. Okay, hold on, wait. So I'm sorry that I'm not like normal with this, because especially dogs have a different place in my heart, and I usually don't get too personal on this channel just because I don't think you guys care, but I think at this point we're family, right? So I'm gonna tell you guys a really quick story. I'm gonna try to make it as quick as possible. The reason dogs have a special place in my heart is because my dog actually saved my life. And not in the sense of like I was attacked and she helped me out, but there was about a 3-week span where some really bad stuff happened to me when I was living back home in Delaware. And I was dating this girl for like 4.5 years, and all of a sudden she came home, she was like, I can't do this anymore, completely blindsided me, probably my fault, but whatever. Ended up giving her the townhouse, moved out, fine. Ended up losing my job at this point at the same time, and then the worst of it was my brother, which not technically blood brother, but we grew up together. There wasn't too much time that we were ever separated, passed in a motorcycle accident. And right during this time, my ex and I, we fostered / adopted / I was like, I'm not giving her back, this beautiful black lab, my dog now. And I remember a specific time where I was just sitting in the kitchen of the townhome cells, the townhome that I gave away, gave to my girl at this time, or whatever. And my dog is like super, super shy. And at this time, she finally was like coming out of her shell, and then she walked over to me, and it was just almost like, hey, you saved me, so just kind of lend itself to me. And it may sound weird or whatever, but literally my dog saved my life. So it's just a little emotional for me watching this kind of stuff and listen to the lyrics. Anyway, so let's talk about all these cool things. Obviously, they're making a sad-ish moment to like this upbeat, which is a really sneaky way of getting lyrics into people. And it's one of those things where you might not realize what they're singing about for a while until you actually hone in on the lyrics. So super, super good. Vocal percussion, we already know Adam's the man. The layering as well, going in and out of these sections, has been really, really nice so far. The O's and the ahs have been really, really nice texturally. Let me back up just a little bit before we get into this next session. Here we go. Hear that? Oh.
Somebody love somebody who loves somebody, someone to love me, gonna love somebody, love somebody like you. I'm gonna love somebody, love somebody who loves somebody, someone to love
me,
gonna love somebody, but when will I be loved?
When will I belong? Nice, walk down. Whoa, nice. Puppies. Woo! Nice. Feel that? Okay, there's a lot of cool things happening. So to bring the beat back in on the 2, ba da 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 ba da da, super nice. Now, one thing that good musicians do, especially live, right? You should be kind of moving, and a really close friend of mine, RJ Kelly, and you guys don't know the name, but you know the person. There's a show called American Idol, and he's the drummer on that show. Really, really great friend of mine. But one of the things he was teaching me when I was just coming up and trying to ask questions and trying to get more professional and higher paying gigs and all this other stuff was, if you're not moving, don't expect the audience to move. And I was like, wow, that's a great point, right? Because if I'm not doing it, that means I'm probably not playing it, number one, which means why would they receive it? And I was like, okay, that's actually really deep. And if you watch him play, super aggressive, super into it. And if you watch Adam as he was going, he had this like bounce to him, and that's the way the music was going. Bass followed, dude. It feels so good, and you watch them, it feels angelic, right? Oh, it's so nice. Now they did this walk down to the bridge or like the B section and so nice. It's like these harmonies and the way they get in and out of things is very, very nice. And you might not even notice it. And I'll nerd out for a second. You don't notice a lot of things as they're happening. You just recognize a feeling because there's something called proper voicing. And I'm trying to think the best way to describe this is wherever their notes are in a chord, right? There's different notes, and let's just say typically it's a 3-note structure. That's not the case usually, but for our sake, let's just say 3 notes. And if you're going from 3 notes to another 3 notes to another 3 notes, you have to think about structurally how to get there. 3 notes back to back can feel really, really harsh, even though they're correct. But if you revoice them, meaning let's say the chord is, it's like a C major chord, so C, E, and G. You might want to revoice that if I'm going down to the A, or like an A minor chord, which is just a normal progression here. You might just want to move that G originally up to the A and keep everything else the same, versus moving all the notes together, if that makes sense. So back to what I'm saying, why you don't notice it is that if you don't move all of the notes, or you move notes just like 1 step or a half step away, it feels less harsh. If I was to move things, all of them like 2 notes at a time or whatever, you might just like, I guess that's right, but it could have been done a little bit better. So they do a really, really good job at that arrangement wise. Wow, hopefully that made sense. Whatever, here we go.
I've been put down. I've been pushed round.
I love how he's washing the dog. Hi, puppy. Hear that on the 2? Hear that? Ooh. Ah! Get your rips off. Oh, you hear that bend in there? Hold on, go. Listen to this bend. Wow. That's nice. Oh, look at that pup. So happy.
Thanks so much for watching our version of When Will I Be Loved?
And a special thanks to Crossroads Campus right here in Nashville for letting us film here, as well as play with their adorable animals.
I love it.
They're an amazing nonprofit based right here that uses the healing power of the human-animal bond to help not only humans but also animals who are in need. If you want to learn more about this organization, please go to crossroadscampus.org.
Yeah, I'll check it out for
Absolutely.
sure.
And if you want to help us make more music videos just like this one, if you want to see behind the scenes, if you want to be a part of an incredible community, check us out at Patreon/homefree. That is patreon.com/homefree.
Okay.
There you can help us make music videos just like this one and
Cool.
help awesome organizations just like this.
And if you want to come see a show live, check out our tour dates below.
Dope. Yeah, listen guys, that's actually super important. If you're digging Home Free, when they sing these covers, they don't get any money for this because it's copyrighted material. They do this solely out of the love and care. They make their money off being on tour and all this other stuff. So please go support them. Also, back to the shelters, like I said earlier, when I got my dog, we rescued her, or we fostered her first, and then I was like, I'm not giving her back. So how do we figure this out? Because I'm just attached to this dog at this point. So it's a really, really cool thing. If you're not an animal person, that's okay too. Just be kind to others. If you are an animal person, consider that. It's something to really consider and dive into, but no pressure on my end. Just know these things are out here that are really, really helpful to these types of animals. And like I said, my dog literally saved my life. I was at a terrible, terrible, terrible place in my life. And she did it, and she's the most amazing thing. Anyway, Home Free, ladies and gentlemen, please, please, please go to Home Free's channel and just go subscribe to them. It helps out a lot. They have a Patreon, so please go check that out as well. I always tag them, and I tag every person that I react to, just so it's easy to find. It's an easy thing, so check it out in the description. It's super, super easy to find. Go to their channel, you're good to go. Also, merch is out, second channel's out. Also, guys, just make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. That's it. I love you all. Thanks for hanging out, and I'm sorry for my rant. If you guys got annoyed by that, then I'm so sorry. If you were digging it, then great. I may do more of that, or we'll figure it out. Anyway, that's gonna be it for me, guys. So JV Crew, I appreciate you.